Good evening, everyone. Myself, Lakshmikant Kumar from Chemical Engineering Department. I am here to present a PPT on principle of separation and types of separators. First, I will cover the introduction part as separator in oil and gas. Separator is a vessel used to separate gas and liquid components from the fluids extracted from oil well. Oil, gas, or water can be removed from the fluids. It can also be defined as a device which separates a fluid into its constituent components. Principle of separators. Three principles are used to achieve physical separation of gas and liquids or solids are momentum, gravity settling, and coalescing. Any separator may employ one or more of these principles. However, the fluid's phases must be immiscible and have different densities for separation to occur. How to separate oil and gas? To remove water and natural gas from oil, the mixture is passed through a device that removes the gas and sends it to a separate line. The remaining oil, gas, and water mixture goes to a heater unit. Heating helps to break the mixture so that oil separates from water, which is more dense. Factors affecting separation. Gas and liquid flow rates, whether it is minimum, average, and peak. Operating and design pressures and temperatures. Slugging tendencies of feed streams. Physical properties of the fluid such as density, compressibility factor. Design degree of separation, for example, removing 100% of particles greater than 10 microns. Principle of impurities such as paraffins, sand, scale, etc. Forming tendency of the crude oil. Functional section of a gas liquid separator. Co-mixed extractor section. Coalescing section together small droplets less than 10 100 to 140 microns. As the gas flows through a coalescing element, it must make numeric directional changes. Inlet diameter section abruptly changes the direction of flow by absorbing the momentum of the liquid and allowing the liquid and gas to separate. Liquid collection section provides the required retention time necessary for any entrained gas in the liquid to escape the gravity settling section and also provides surge volume. The degree of separation is dependent on the retention time provided. Retention time is affected by the amount of liquid the separator can hold, the rate at which the fluid enters the vessel, and the differential density of the fluid. Gravity settling section. Gas velocity drops and small liquid droplets entrained in the gas stream and not separated by the inlet diverter are separated out by gravity and fall to the gas liquid interface. Remove liquid droplets greater than 100 to 140 microns. Methods to remove oil from gas in separators. First is density difference by gravity separation. Ink pigment, change of flow direction, change of flow velocity, centrifugal force. Methods used to remove gas from oil in separators. Agitation, heat, centrifugal force. Operation and maintenance consideration for gas and oil separators. First is periodic inspection, installation of safety devices, low temperature, corrosive fluids. Now, types of separator. Separators are mainly horizontal, vertical, spherical, centrifugal. Separator can be classified into two-phase and three-phase separators, commonly called free water knockout. The two-phase type deals only with the oil and gas, while the three-phase type handles oil, water, and gas. Horizontal separators. In a horizontal separator, fluid enters the vessel through an inlet and immediately hits an inlet diverter. This sudden impact provides initial separation of liquid and vapor. In the liquid collection section of the vessel, the oil and emulsion separate, forming a layer above the free water. Horizontal separators are smaller and thus less expensive than a vertical separator for a given gas and liquid flow rate. Horizontal separators are commonly used in flow streams with high gas liquid ratios and foaming crude. Normally, horizontal separators are operated half full of liquid to maximize the surface area of the gas liquid interface. The pressure in the separator is maintained by a pressure controller mounted on the gas outlet. The pressure controller senses the change in the pressure in the separator and sends a signal to either open or close the pressure controller valve accordingly. This is the diagram shown for two-phase horizontal separator. The inlet feed is passed from this, and after striking through inlet diverter, the liquid comes out from here, uh, uh, or comes to bottom, and the gases which uh, comes out from top, and this is called mixed extractor, and this is called liquid level controller. It controls the liquid flow rate, and liquid comes out from here. Now vertical separator, the liquid flows down to the liquid collection section of the vessel. The level controller and liquid dump value operates the same as the horizontal separator, means they are almost same as that of horizontal separator, only the length is shifted to vertical direction. Secondary separation occurs in the upper gravity settling section. In the gravity settling section, the liquid droplets fall vertically downward, counter current to the upward gas flow. A mist extractor section is added to capture small liquid droplets. Pressure and levels are maintained as in a horizontal separator. Vertical separators are commonly used in flow streams with low to intermediate gas-liquid ratios. This is a flow diagram or diagram for vertical two-phase separator. The gas or the mixture is passed through this inlet from here. After striking by two inlet diverter, the liquid will comes from bottom uh, from here, and it will be controlled by the liquid level controller, and the gas comes out from top, and this is called pressure relief valve. It is generally used to reduce pressure, and this is called mist extractor. Now centrifugal separators. The basic flow pattern involves a double vortex with the gas spiraling downward along the wall and then upward in the center. It has no moving parts, low maintenance, compact, insensitive motion, and low cost, but rather sensitive to flow rate and requires large pressure drop, not suitable for widely varying flow rate. It means it is not suitable for widely varying flow rate. In this, the flow rate is passed or the feed is passed tangentially so that the centrifugal force after acting centrifugal force, the feed is thrown towards the outer surface of the wall, and it will based on the mass, and the liquid comes out from bottom and the gas will come out from top. Hence the separation or desired separation can be achieved. Thank you. That's all from my side.